Warning, there are profanity, topics, and other opinions that could offend you. Please watch and or listen at your own risk, and enjoy the show. Hey guys, I'm RDiK, Old School Duelist, everyone call me, and this is a random Yu-Gi-Oh video because I haven't really done much of anything with Yu-Gi-Oh this week. I didn't even go to locals this weekend. I was tired, wanted to, hang out with some friends. I wanted to hang out with a friend I haven't hung out with in a while, so I decided to go hang out with him instead of going to locals this week. And besides doing a little bit of research on paleo frogs, and throwing Pendulum Magicians together, I really haven't done much with Yu-Gi-Oh this week. So I'm just gonna, this is gonna be probably a short video of just not to just throw something out there, but a thought that's kind of been on my mind the last couple days, and kind of like the main reason why I didn't go to locals this weekend. And that's, what does Yu-Gi-Oh mean to me? I had the reason why this originally popped in my head is because Friday night while I was at work, my brother had texted me, or like messaged me on Facebook and everything, and like, we got into this conversation, and he was mentioning something about not having heart in Yu-Gi-Oh. Here's kind of what I explained to him, to go more in detail with kind of that conversation. He was just wondering, like, he asked me, he's like, well, what would happen if like Yu-Gi-Oh went away? And I was just like, I'd get over it and find something else to do to occupy my time. Now that I think about it in the long run, that kind of seems kind of like I don't care about Yu-Gi-Oh. I do care about Yu-Gi-Oh. It's really fun. It's really awesome. I've made a lot of friends in Yu-Gi-Oh, or because of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I wouldn't have them without Yu-Gi-Oh. And that's just that's awesome. I'm glad that Yu-Gi-Oh has brought friends to me, and I've made friends. But like, what do I mean by like I just get over it and move on? I'd be heartbroken. Like if Konami was just like, we're done producing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that's it, we're done supporting Yu-Gi-Oh. I'd be like, well, what the fuck? I'd probably, I'd maybe play it a couple more months, or maybe like another month or two. If there was still friends and still like card shops were still having tournaments, I'd be like, I'd probably be like, okay, well, like if some friends were still going, I'd still go, I'd still play with them and everything like that. But like overall, I'd be kind of just like, well, I've invested all this time into it, and they just kind of just gave up and just stopped, which would suck. Yes, it would really, really suck. But at the same time, it's kind of like a company that's like, it shows that they either the business part of it, it's not progressing, and it's not showing that people are still interested in the game. That means that the regional tournaments are starting to go bad and everything like that, which would really suck in the long run, because like I said, I've invested so much time and money and effort into this. I mean, like, if you looked at my desk, I have like 4 random stacks of cards that have just been sitting there. It's just kind of like they're just chilling there. There's no specific reason why they're there. Not like I'm going through them, or like there's cards in there I need. No, I mean, and then it's like I have 2 boxes up here above my shelf, just full of just cards. I have tins under my bed, just again full of cards. So it's just kind of like, it just shows how much time and effort I put into this game. This is years and years of collecting. So I mean, like, if Konami stopped playing or stopped producing Yu-Gi-Oh and everything like that, I would just kind of, I guess in a way, move on, because that's all you really can do. I mean, like, yeah, you can bitch to Konami and be like, why'd you guys do this, blah, 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 blah. We can, as a community, we can bitch and complain to Konami all we want. It's really obvious that we do. I mean, there's YouTubers that, complain about the game. There's people that make Facebook rants at the game. There's people that even tweet straight up at Konami, and then they'll talk to judges that work at Konami, or that, have contacts with Konami. And Konami just really doesn't care. They're just like, this is how the game is played. That's the end of it. Either play it or don't. And that's really what it boils down to, is either play the game how it is or don't play it at all. And if they stop producing it, then that's it. That's, you know, that would be the end of Yu-Gi-Oh. So like, and if anything, me just giving up on Yu-Gi-Oh because they just stopped making Yu-Gi-Oh, then that's just, there's literally nothing I can do. I mean, like, yeah, I could probably continue and maybe start my own format or something like that. But at the same time, it wouldn't really do. Hair. Oh, that was gross. Anyways, yeah, it just really wouldn't, like. So I can get what, a small community, but that's not going to be enough for people to, or at least my small community, plus many other people's small communities that still want to play the game. But at the same time, if Konami stops producing the cards, the game's going to get stale really fast. Yes, I can be like, oh, I'm going to go try this deck out that I never had the chance to try. And that's kind of like, that's the state it's in. Whatever state that Konami stops producing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that's the state the game's going to be in forever. There's not going to be any, I mean, maybe some random person creates a really fun format where it's kind of like, you can only use cards that are released between these packs and these packs. Okay, well then that one format is going to have that one meta, where it's just kind of like, this is the meta for that format, this is the meta for that format. So, it really sucks. It would, like, I'm really all over the place with my train of thought. To center my train of thought and what I'm getting at is that if Konami stopped producing the cards, really the only thing we could do is either stop playing the game, move on to a new game, or something else to take our time and stuff like that, or continue to play the game in the state it's in and realize that it's going to be stale, that whatever it is, that's whatever it is. It's kind of like how Zodiac format was. It's kind of like Konami would release release cards. Like they had maybe after once Zoos were kind of at max power, once Zoo had released, or once Konami had released, more and more stuff, it didn't matter. Zoo and True Draco were still topping. It didn't matter what fucking deck you played. More than likely, Zoo and True Draco were going to top. And so that's literally how Yu-Gi-Oh would be if Konami had stopped. It's just kind of like, this is the top decks, or this is the top decks that they were when Konami had stopped releasing, or were still releasing cards, and those are only the top decks for the rest of the game existing. Which is, yes, it's dumb, and it's a shitty way to look at it, but that would be Yu-Gi-Oh if Yu-Gi-Oh had stopped playing. So. And me being a consumer, if anything, I kind of have, me being a veteran, loyal, whatever consumer you want to call me being a long-time consumer, I feel that I've been around long enough and I can voice my opinion and be like, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh stopped, I'm done. Like, I've already monetarily invested so much in this game that it's to the point that if I decided to stop playing now, I would not get almost no return out of it. It would make, I could sell all my cards, get a couple $100, and that's what it would into. Or, Konami stops producing the cards, and I'd be lucky if I got a couple $100, because then it's like these cards aren't produced anymore. So whatever the game state is, that's the game state. It's like a board game. If they don't update Monopoly with new rules, Monopoly is going to be played the same way every single time. But that's just my thought. It's, what does Yu-Gi-Oh mean to you? Truly what it means to me is it's a fun game that occupies my time. It's a fun pastime for me and my friends that I've made through the game to get together and play the game. It's a nice little hobby for me to be into, so with my free time I can play this, or I could go to these events, or I can hang out with these friends and do this fun hobby card game. And, just like quitting a game, if Konami had stopped producing it, it'd be the same thing. I'd be done with it, and I'd move on to something else. It's a shitty way to look at it, but that's how the game would be. That's legit how it would be. But thank you guys so much for watching and or listening to this random video of me literally just ranting about something that is extremely hypothetical, but at the same time is also a plausible thing in the future. If people stop caring about Yu-Gi-Oh, then Yu-Gi-Oh is going to stop for the people that do care. So yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my other videos and to the channel itself. And if you want to see more videos coming out, then click that bell icon down below, or down below, so then you'll be notified when I post new videos, which is every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful, beautiful night, day, thing, or whatever.